Well, people, it's been a while, but welcome back to Frank's Flophouse. Well, we're here. If I can remember how to navigate. Was it this one? Oh, she's gone. She's left a bottle of not Jack Daniels behind there. Oh yeah, she was off having medical treatment last time we saw her. I wonder if she's recovered to the degree that she no longer needs to flop in the flop house. She's found a new place to flop. Maybe she doesn't need to flop at all. It's an interesting possibility, but not one that really concerns us, if we're honest. What we need to do is find Roedecalicon, yeah, smooth Joe, a member of the Vigil who owns a drinking establishment in South Anachronox. The question, of course, becomes, where the fuck is South Anachronox? But we'll be able to figure some things out. Excuse me. Where's South Anachronox? Or Roedecalicoc's place? You don't seem overly eager to expand on either such locale. In that case, you're fucking useless to me. So yeah, fuck off, Cordicom Auto Map. You're shit. I'm aware there's a curfew currently in effect. I don't know why, because I've just been asleep, so now it should be morning, and it have to be a really fucking early curfew in order for us all to have to go to bed, like fucking 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You dig, bruh? Hey you. Give me some info. Nox guards took my mistech. Oh, that's unfortunate. Are you guys still beating up? They're still beating up this guy in the alley. They're still beating up this guy in the alley. You realise how long you've been doing this for? Yeah, they're still working the punk over. Someone even suggested using some mistech on him. Wow, okay. You know what, Anachronox, I like you. You're a good game. You're a good game. Maybe Eddie knows. Maybe Eddie does. In fact, this isn't where Eddie is it? This is the old tunnels that me and Grumpos explored. Okay. I'm having to like re-establish the my mind map of this area, you know.
The district of South Anachronox is not liable for injury or death resulting from plate transition.
Okay. Look, I'm fascinated about the district of South Anachronox, but I don't know where it is. I mean, is this entire area the district of South Anachronox? I mean, presumably this isn't the entire planet that we have free reign over. But I don't think anyone ever specifically told me, yeah, this bit's the south bit, you know?
Attention. South Anachronox is currently under martial law. Please stay indoors until further notification.
I mean, the fact they keep saying that South Anachronox is currently under martial law and this place is clearly under martial law, maybe that should have told me a few things, you know? Hey you, are you the information dude, or are you just one of his species?
Do not befoul me with your presence. I speak only with the student of the School of Order, the oldest among you.
Look, if I could get Grumpos to leave the fucking sender station and join my party, then he would happily come and talk to you. But as it stands, I have to put up with stupid fucking Stiletto with her stupid fucking inability to do anything useful. Can't go in there. Does this just take me back to the bottom? I mean, logic would dictate. No, it doesn't. It takes me to some heel grease that I never got. Yeah. Cool. That's the most useful thing I've ever found. That a heel grease this deep into the game. You know, sometime I might just be thinking to myself, I could really do with another fucking 50 HP about now. At this point, they basically are just energy drinks. No magical properties. It's just Yeah, I could do with the pick me up. Hey, look, some more termites. I still don't know what the whole beetle thing did, by the way. I probably should have like looked it up at some point, but I didn't. That's not a thing I did. See, the shops here. This is like the shop district, right? This is where the shopping happens. But I see no sign of the guy who I'm looking for. Just saying it's in South Anachronox is a pretty vague. It's just pretty vague. I don't think it's going to be in the junkyard area. We can rule that out. Shall we head back to the Fountain Spiral then? That seems like maybe the other place where stuff might be, potentially. It's a bar, isn't it, that we're looking for? We could head down to Anachronox tours, maybe?
An after-hours curfew is currently in effect. Violators will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
There's the Casinox that we were never allowed into. And now we're definitely not allowed into. Got Lefty's bail bonds, we got the Alana's sushi. All the classic landmarks. Everything you could ever be looking for, even the
Please stay indoors until further notification.
where does this take me? Oh. Platform area apparently. Well, let's go to Anachronox tours. It's probably not where we need to be, but it's not a place I've explored that thoroughly, if I'm honest. Had to come here once. We stalked a guy through the city around here, right? That was a thing that happened. But that was about the extent of it. Hang on, here's a thought while we're here. Ah, you're not skilled enough to analyze this. Analyze simulates the thought connecting process of Rose's brain as she figures out a diagram or machine. You must select the converters below in the correct order to convert the initial shape and color to the end shape and colors. Yep. Having trouble with some shapes, maybe Ro needs to improve her analytical skills, so watch out. Yeah, we don't have an infinity. How do you improve your analytical skills? How's that? How do you do that? I wasn't aware that was a thing I could do. I thought you were meant to be like a super genius, Ro. Why are you failing me? We found a lift. Don't know where that goes. We'll leave it for now. I mean, there was a pub somewhere, right? I don't know why we've come here. A stupid robot guy. I don't know why he was never a thing. We've never seen that model again, I don't think. He was just sort of chilling there. Enslaver. That's what I am. I enslave. I enslave it all. Okay, so we've got another lift. We have a choice of 2 lifts. I think we'll take the little one because it's more exciting. Get to feel like I'm more enclosed, like I'm being buried alive, but in a moving metal box. You dig? Plus, this one goes up. I think the other one went down, and up is always. This is a place I've been. This is where we followed that dude too. Hey, are you wobbly bobbly dobbly docks? Sorry, that was probably racist. Screw the curfew. The turkey Reuben here is worth risking your life for. Hey, yo. Staff. Staff. Can I have a word? No? Okay, well fuck you then. Guess I'll just... No? Okay. Can't go in the female toilets. I can go in the male toilets with 2 women there. Look at this. How inappropriate is this? That's even more inappropriate. I mean, I get that the only time you're meant to come here, you're only going to have 2 dudes in the party, so that makes sense. But right now, my party is predominantly female. It's all kinds of wrong. Can't just have women walking into the men's toilets. They might see how small your willy is. You don't want that. Can I leave? Thank you. Right, okay, so we've ruled out somewhere else. How do we get up there? There's a time minder up there, so it must be a real place. Nope, don't get it. Maybe that one's just for show. You can say. So we'll take this elevator now. Yeah, come on. Call it. Where's my elevator? Yo. Two choices, up and down. Oh, I don't think it works. Honestly, thinking back, we might have discovered that at some other time as well. That we have an out of order elevator on our hands. Oh well, this was a thrilling detour to Anachronox tours. It's not really solved our problem though, is it? But I mean, we're narrowing down our field of selection. Like there's not many places we haven't been yet, so I mean, Fountain Spiral would make sense. I know we've not been to the junkyard either, but I think we can pretty safely write that area off. I don't think that's going to be where we need to go. So yeah, pretty much just Fountain Spiral now. If I can remember how the fuck to get there. This way. Do you mind? I know I'm under curfew and everything, but you aren't half getting in the way. Slow camera pan, my favourite way to spend my time. Overlook. This place is so often overlooked. Up here would be the lift to the Fountain Spiral then, hopefully, maybe. A man can dream that one day he will reach the Fountain Spiral. This looks about right.
Warning. Transition liner on plate sections 28, 15, 31, and
Can I, there we go. Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. Fine. I'll just take your beetle and I'll move on. If you're going to be like that, I thought we were friends, but I guess not. Hey, you. Want directions? Let's curfew began hours ago. Get indoors before I can make an example out of you. No. No, I will not. Whoa. Oh, Whackmaster. Yeah, Whackmaster Jacks, I remember that. See, Rowdies and Zordos and the Mistake Museum, none of that is the place, right? Unless he, like, took over the pub from the start of the game. It's always possible. It's the only pub I can actually remember seeing in Anachronox, if I'm honest. Oh, piss off. Now is not the time for a tutorial. Pretty certain I picked up that heel grease the first time I came through. Just because it's respawned doesn't mean I re-need the tutorial. I re-need it. Closed? Can't close Zordo. Oh. Rowdies, whoever the fuck he is. Hey Boots, Rowdy sent everyone home. I'm supposed to turn everyone away at the door. Except you. can go in and see him, but your friends will have to stay with me.
Rowita Calica.
Holy shit. Lock the doors.
No thanks, Mac. I'm off the sauce.
This isn't for you. Rowita Helicon. You know how long I've waited for the man unlucky enough to know that name? Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't expecting you. My name is Rowita Helicon, Tyrannus Squarinthecallicus. For 50 years I've searched the galaxy for the Echo Gate. Dozens of planets and hundreds of dead ends later, I found the gate, here, on Anachronox. This bar became my base of operations. This mask my protection against an enemy who knew all too well the face of the Vigil.
Why didn't you ever let me in on this?
I did. But you were drunk and threw up before I could finish telling you. And when I asked you to find the key to the Echo Gate last month, you turned me down.
Okay, so let's start over. I'll take the case.
Good. You won't have to look far. It turns out the key has been right under my nose this entire time. In the Mystech tunnels.
The tunnels? But we were there already. We didn't find a damn thing.
What the hell is that?
Except for that stone.
Thanks much, Sylvester. Whatever this is will look swank in my collection.
Detta. Detta's got the keystone. And I gave it to him.
So take it back.
How? Detta controls the city. I need an army.
The 7 of you equipped with Mystech are all the army you need.
But it's Detta. I never asked for this.
Oh.
How am I supposed to save the universe? I'm me.
I see. What I'm about to tell you is very important, so listen closely. Yes, Detta has grown in power. Yes, he is responsible for your hard times. But at the end of the day, he is still the desperate little street hustler you used to pick fights with in the bricks. You must get the keystone, Boots. It must be destroyed.
You know, I love it when a game remembers things that the player doesn't. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. There, now that's out my system. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool when, I mean, like, literally the first thing that happens in this game is the dude behind the bar offers you a job to find his keys. The fact that that was actually the main fucking objective of the entire game is very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. And I'm very happy with that. Also, obviously, the fact that the keystone we found in the tunnels, which I'd also completely forgotten about, turned out to be vitally important, is also pretty swanky. But here's the thing. Why are all these fucking people just waiting around for Boots to come and do their job for them? Like, this guy knew where the key was. And he was like, you know what? Just gonna sit in a bar nearby. Not gonna go get it or anything. A little bit hard to believe, you know. Like, Boots isn't some legendary prophesized. Actually, he kind of is, isn't he? He was on the wall in those drawings. So maybe I guess he is some legendary prophesized dude that they've all been waiting around for. But even so, like, even if there is some prophecy of some savior who's going to come and save your people and save the universe and everything, you'd still, like, perhaps start to take matters into your own hands to some degree when you realise that, you know, the universe is literally coming to an end. Wouldn't you? Maybe? Just me? So I'm not really sure where we're going now. I'm just sort of wondering, because we need to go find Data, which is obvious. I thought we were heading back to the Mystic Tunnels at first, but no, obviously we've done that. But we need to find where Data lives. And I don't really know where Data lives, if I'm honest. Tenements area? I mean, it's better than nothing, right? What does my goals say? Debrief with the rest of the party on Sender Station and make preparations for an assault on Debtor's Fortress in one gate. Well, thank you, because I was about to waste a fucking load of time on Anachronox. Let's head back to Sender Station, and maybe we'll be allowed to have Grumpos back in our party when we do that. Maybe. I figured Debtor would still be here. The fact that he's enforcing a curfew makes you think he's about, but guess not, I suppose. I honestly thought he was dead. Remember the scene in Sender Station's nightclub where Stiletto got introduced and she killed 3 gangsters. Now, because it had been a little while since seeing the gangster people from the start of the game, I just kind of assumed those gangsters were them. Because they reused the little punchy guy model. He's been reused several times, and I couldn't really remember what the other 2 looked like, so I just assumed she'd wiped them out, and it's like, oh look, the big bad guys have just been removed in a comedic cutscene. But this isn't where our ship is. That's what. That's a bad thing. I guess we'll try platform 2. Probably should have taken note of where we left the damn thing. There it is. So yeah, it's cool that the game's to some degree come full circle. That we're going up against the gangsters who were bullying us at the start of the game. I mean, we've literally fought the forces of an omnipotent chaos god. So you think we'll be able to handle some small time mobster, but you know, RPG logic. Here we are at Sender Station. I bet you've missed it, haven't you? It's been a good half an hour since we were last here. Game time, that is. It's been a bit longer for me because I've been doing things. Been doing stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've not been doing anything. I'm just lazy and don't get around to doing my Let's Plays often enough. But, yeah. It's been a few days, is my point. But, you know, a few days away from Sender Station is welcome, because I hate this fucking clinical, poorly designed, absolute asshat of an area. It's just... it's so horrible. Still got PTSD from the first time I came here. Spent an entire video just wandering around trying to work out how the hell to leave again. I always forget that you have to hug the wall there in order to screen transition. It's a little bit weird. It's fine. Hey, Grumpos. What? The stone we found in the tunnels was the key to the Cosmic Gate? I just knew it was important. You gave it away like candy. This really chaps my heart, kid. We could have taken on those guys, but because you're afraid of Data, we just rolled over easy. Now we have to wait. No, now we have to fight who knows how many stooges to get that stone back. And I'm only a chapter away from finishing my paper. I'll come out of retirement for one last mission. I'll meet you at Data's Fortress as soon as you're ready to kick off this soiree. Or I can come with you now. Pack your bags, Pinky. We're moving out. Let's hit the road, boss. Though, I should warn you that I could use a better staff head if we're planning on crashing Data's Fortress. Sorry, Stiletto, you're shit. Yes, we have the A-team at last. The posse. The good time boys. This isn't how we do what I want to do. We need to click him. Nope, first we need to click her. We need to unequip all. We need to click him. We need to equip best. And apparently he needs a better staff head. Apparently. I seem to recall last time I was using him he was hitting quite hard, but I suppose enemies are going to have somewhat higher defensive stats by this point. There was... It's around here actually, isn't it? Yeah, the vendor mart. Which I believe sold things. I mean, probably very early game things by now, but I mean, it's the only place I can think to look to buy anything. 6. Oh, that's the lab coats. Oh look, we sell weapons for literally everyone except Grumpos. Thanks, video game. Yeah, that was a cough. Yeah, I kept it in. I've not edited that out. You're getting the full-on cough experience. It's just all the same shit. Seems it. Okay. One thing I do want to try while I'm here, though. I had an ulterior motive for coming in here. Because, as I recall, Grumpos got himself a fancy new limit break from praying. So I'm wondering if we've got anything else we can use to pray. It's kind of weird that he has to go through these hoops when everyone else just can use an item in the inventory, but... Hang on. No. We want to be this fella. No, okay. Fair enough. Apparently you sell Mistech though? That is a dodecahedral prison. 20-sided meditation prison for Grumpos. Only to be used in place of reverence. Well, that's convenient. I was just thinking how I needed one of these. Let me pray. Yes. What a dazzling prism. We graciously accept it as valid proof of your involvement with the School of Order. Step up to the pray pod. The black cube of perfection will rotate into position shortly. That is a pretty perfect black cube. I mean, it's more sort of bluey grey, honestly, but pretty perfect as such cubes go. My meditations have proven fruitful. I learned White Light, which is it's an okay Gorillaz song. Not the best one, but you know, it's on Demon Days, and Demon Days is a pretty solid album, so I like to think that the Grumpos is a big fan of the Gorillaz. They're like the only band that have persisted throughout history into the far distant future. Whenever this is set, 2280. That's a good date we can just randomly pluck out the air. Alright, let's be off then. I'm afraid we didn't get you a new staff, Grumpos, but we got you a new White Light. Whatever that is. Probably never going to use it because, let's face it, if I'm using that, I'm not using my heal, but... Shrug. That is jet to the future. That space is clearly very close to the... Oh, you can actually see a line in space there where it's been folded around the building. I think that's how space works generally, but who am I to judge? I'm not an astronaut. Whereas Boots has clearly seen a lot of space, so, you know, if Boots is okay with the space just being folded 3 feet from the outside of the building, then so am I. So am I. Right, so shall we go to some... Don't have a new plate location. Do we just go to Anachronox then? Confident you're ready, head to Anachronox Tours and buy tickets to One Gate Station. The rest of your party will be waiting for you at Debtor's Fortress Deep. Okay, so we have to go back to Anachronox. This is silly. Silly amount of going back and forth around here, but I guess that's just what you have to live with when you play old video games. They don't like to cut out the fat, they generally want to give you the full experience. Much like my Let's Plays. That's my excuse for lazy editing, by the way. Or lack of editing. Open. Nope. Yep. No, we're not going to address why I was singing that. It just happened. Hashtag deal with it. Imagine I'm equipping shades right now, like some cool mofo. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I'm memeing on your ass, you can't stop me. Where is the Anachronox Tours? Up more? Is this one? Look at that. We got here pretty quickly there. We successfully did a thing. I'm very proud of myself. You need a ticket to pass this gate. Thankfully there isn't some old man we have to talk to first. Wait a minute, we got our own shuttle docked at the platform area. Yeah, I'm aware of that, Boots, but our own shuttle wouldn't allow me to go to fucking One Gate. Because video games. Now if I have to live by video game logic, then you sure as hell fucking do, because you live in the goddamn video game. So let's take shuttle One Gate debtor, okay? Good. You absolute shite. Did we not get the ticket? I thought we just got the ticket. Wait, something happened. It's very quick. I think this is linked to processing speed when it shouldn't be, and it's flashing by a lot quicker than it's meant to. But insufficient funds. So what that said? Loan payments due. The fuck? Shall we try being Grumpos? Have to be Grumpos, of course. We want to go to One Gate. Oh yeah, the random ticket price thing. I forgot about that. It's like it's not going to be cheap anyway. Boop. Hey, we got it for 4K. That's not bad considering it was mostly fluttering around the 6 to 7 range. I guess I must be an expert at this.
All shuttles to Center Station are currently departing from the south platform.
Right. Let us go. Let us blast off again, in the words of the great philosopher's Team Rocket. We've got places to be, things to do, shit to kill, victory to be won. I've just thought, I know I might be getting a bit ahead of myself yet, but yeah, it's equipped Baneblade, I don't want that. I mean, honestly, I kind of want Winky Tornado Harmonic. Damages may cause erratic consciousness. Most excellent. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. I was gonna go with Sidechain, but you know, when you put it like that, when you describe it as most excellent and causing of erratic consciousness, it's hard to argue with. It's hard to argue with. Oh, we got here, but it just left. We missed the shuttle. Let me on. So here we are, at yet another new locale. This game really does just keep going. I know I've said it before, and I'll probably say it again, but it's a long-ass game. I mean, you know, an RPG, it's what they do, for the most part. But it's long. It's long like me. When I say that, I just mean my general body length, not my penis. My penis is quite short. I mean, you see a guy who's... Oh. Okay. Need my 1 gate community badge ready. I don't even think I have one of them, but whatever, we'll sort it out. But yeah, when you're 6'3", people have expectations of you. You know? When you only have a 5-inch penis, it's disappointing. It's disappointing is what it is. I am a living disappointment. You know, for more reasons than this. Right, so this is 1 gate. It's pretty drab. It's a pretty drab area. The trees are grey. The gate is a gate. The sky is a JPEG. It's just a lot of grey. Grey with glowy blue light. Are you bad men? Are they bad men? They look like the bad men. Turns out they're bad men. Who saw that coming? I mean, that's an attack animation right there. Could that have gone on like another 10-20 seconds, please? I'm not sure we quite got the full effect of being shot at. And I'm so glad that I missed my attack, because that means he gets to do it an extra time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really gonna have to watch this, like, repeatedly. Anachronox. Anachronox, if I wasn't so far through you... if it wasn't so far in this game right now, I would be very tempted to quit just because of this fucking attack animation. That is absolutely ludicrous. There's no other word for that. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You're shooting me. Okay, well done. Well done. Could that not be like a third of that length? Or less, preferably. This is going to be half this fucking video. Just this attack cycle. Wait, when making this game, did no one stop and think, you know, maybe we shouldn't have an attack that takes, like, Jesus Christ, that takes a lot of money. Money? Mana money. Moolah. Yeah, I can't help but feel like, you know, some degree of just common sense would have dictated that this is not a good idea. Like, as a special move, fine. As something they do every turn, dear God, why? Dear God, why? I'm getting kinda tired of this, if I'm honest. Oh, I didn't get to try out my singularity. Should have saved up for my singularity. When you can do a singularity, you kinda wanna put it to use, don't you? As a rule. Can we heal field before I die? Thank you. How much this is going to heal these days? Still to full health, that's good. I didn't know if it was a set amount, it was just always really high. But it seems, no, it's just a straight up full heal, which is pretty legit. Pretty legit. No, one of them died apparently. It's not going to stop me from doing this to him though. Because if we have to sit through his absurd animations. In fact, Boots' special attack is super mega supercharged ultra +4 attack. Probably takes half the time to do as their regular fucking shot. I'm not okay with this. Trespassers will be mutilated. Trespassers will be bored, more fucking like. More fucking like. Right. Let's see what the big boy has. What's up, Robocop? Well, that wasn't exactly the most impressive thing I've ever seen. But I'm glad that your attack animation's a bit shorter than your friends were. I don't know why he groans like an ogre. Didn't think they reused that soundbite from like something slightly more monstrous. This is clearly just a policeman. They very rarely go "Roar!" In my experience, anyway. Whenever I've had run-ins with the cops, I'll tell you what, I'm a pretty bad Once, I was walking home at 3 AM drunk. A cop pulled over and he gave me a lift home because I was drunk. Yeah. That's pretty bad, right? It's pretty bad. I'm a bad boy. I tussle with the cops on a regular basis, you know. Right. Is this a thing? No, it's not a thing. Why would it be a thing? Oh. Is that 2 DACA men plus a policeman? What a scary concept. Can we just slip? No, we can't just slip. Of course we can't just slip. That would be an awful lot to ask, wouldn't it? I wish this game could get over its whole let's just bully the guy on low health thing. It's like, I get that that's sort of realistic, if you like. What would happen if we're being honest. But even so, it makes for kind of obnoxious gameplay. Check it out, check it out. 500 whole health. I'm really just trying to stall until I can do a healy heal, but it's amazing. They shoot like 17,000 bullets per round, and somehow they still manage to miss them all. Every single one of them. That just ceased to exist like a second before it hit him in the forehead. I'm okay with this. Can I do the thing? Can you let me do the thing? Come on, just give me a turn. Just one turn. Thank you. Don't think this will kill any of them, but should put one pretty close. Just waiting on that heal from Grumpos. So you finish that off. Or don't, as the case may be. I feel like this is kind of a waste, because I don't really need it that desperately now, and I'm probably just going to continue getting beaten up throughout this fight, because there's more fight. The fight is very much not over yet. But I just need to keep spam healing, because people keep shooting Grumpos, and he's fragile. He's a little old man, you know? And they're doing it again! Yay! I do love the loop of the taking damage sound that plays every time they use. What the fuck is with this guy? He has dodged 3 out of 4 attacks. Oh well, let's see him dodge this then. He probably fucking will as well. Gonna be the first person ever to dodge aerial trigger. It's not even in the code, he's not capable of doing it, but somehow he's gonna develop a method for doing so. Gonna break his programming. Gonna be the next creepypasta. We might think he's dead, but really he just dodged. Just dodged off the screen. Well, everyone needs healing again. Guess we'll not do that until we get into the next battle and probably regret it. None of these doors are real doors. What have we got here? Just 2 of them? Maybe even just 1 of them. Probably 2 of them. I don't think we can pull them separately. Although that has happened in this game before, as I recall. You can get some dodgy things go on where you don't pull all the enemies in the room somehow. Just shoot that. I wish there was like a defend command. That would be really helpful. Good old defend. There's not really a lot of point attacking with Grumpos. He just needs to wait until he's ready to explode. We're actually gonna just wait for this on Row as well. Taking your turns is for pussies. Real men just wait till they can limit break. It's the only way to attack. And I realise I've still not tried out my singularity, but at the same time, Plasma Wall's good and, you know, costs less than half of the bar. So why not just do that? You dead, bro? Not enough bougie. Need some more bougie. Can I get some Does it pause while I'm in this menu? I guess it is. Didn't even realise that. Didn't realise you could pause this combat. But today I learned that is a thing you can do. I'm coming away from this battle with more knowledge than I had previously. And that's worth more than any reward. Right? Though a reward would be nice to have too. I'm honest. If we could also get a reward, I'd not complain about that. You dead? Or are we going to have to thwack you once with the Grumpos to finish you off? Yeah, we got him. We got him. That was a pretty smooth fight. Got all healed up and killed the enemies, and everything went pretty well. Still gonna save, like, because you should always save when you get the opportunity. Oh, Data's fortress is just around the corner. I hope you realise that once we break in, there's no going back, so you better be sure you're ready before we do this. Are you sure you want to proceed to Data's fortress? Well, I'm not ready. Let's be real, Grumpos hits for like 12, but at the same time, I can't really be asked to do otherwise, so we're going to venture, we're going to boldly go to the big D. Check out that D right there.
Alright, girls. 2 teams of 3. I'll lead one. Stiletto will lead the other.
Why her?
It's personal.
We're both settling old scores here tonight.
What about me, Mr. Boots?
I need you for a special mission, pal. You gotta break into their security center and access the system. Think you're up to it?
Hell yeah.
Then let's put this baby to bed, folks.
Sly,
Yeah?
I'm proud of you. I know you can do this. I'd give you a hug if I could.
Thanks.
Don't look now, woman scorned.
I get to kill him. Understand?
We're here for the stone. Who says we're gonna kill him?
I do. If I kill him, our lives can go on. Both of ours.
Good luck.
See, I wasn't expecting to have to use both. To have to use all my party. This is uncomfortable. Okay, what we're gonna do. Stiletto is probably the worst of these 6, if we're honest. I mean, Grumpos probably doesn't hit quite as hard, but he can heal. So, my second best, obviously Boots is best, second best is Ro. So she goes with Stiletto. Third best, probably Paco. Fourth best, Grumpos. Fifth best, Democritus. I'm essentially putting my 2 who I consider to be my main party with Stiletto. And then I'm taking the other 2, but the other 2 are okay, to be fair. They're okay. I mean, Democritus is probably a bit weak by now, but from what I saw of Paco, he can Paco a Puncho, so we got that at least. What I am worried about is using Pal, because he is going to be fucking pointless at this point, and if he has to fight anything on his own, he's just going to die, and there's not really going to be much I can do about it. But, half the screen's green, so there's that. I accept. Oh wow, that was awkward. Shift tab to perk on between parky members. Oh. Well, this is interesting. So we have to like complete all the operations at once. You know what, before we go into this, I really shouldn't have just saved over my only save file. That was probably a mistake, because if I physically can't do this now, that's going to be it for this Let's Play. But that aside, we're going to wrap up here. We'll have this wicked cool multiple party infiltration mission go down next time. And that's going to be something for us all to look forward to, isn't it? Or be very afraid of, one of the two. Let's see how it goes. I'll see you next time, people. My dog's about to start barking, so I'm going to sign off. Goodbye. I told you.